This Mac Mini is over 10 years old. It was sitting in a drawer gathering dust, but today it's replacing almost every subscription I have. No Netflix, no Spotify, no cloud storage fees, just this tiny, silent computer doing everything for me. I tried using this as my daily computer for a long time. It reached a point where it was just too slow for my workflow, so I put it away. But I realized something. What's too slow for a modern desktop is actually perfect for a server. I wiped it, installed Debian and OpenMediaVault, and it found a new life. And the best part? It's completely silent. The Mac Mini is the brain, but the storage is the muscle. This is an Acasis direct attach storage. It's built well, it keeps the drives cool, and most importantly, it supports both SATA and SAS drives. I have a lot of old enterprise SAS drives lying around, and this lets me put them to work. Instead of buying an expensive commercial NAS, I reused what I already had. You might ask, why not to just plug the DAS directly into my Mac Mini M4? Sure, that's faster for massive video editing, but it locks my data to one machine. By turning this into a NAS, I've broken those physical chains. My data is now on my network, whether I'm on my phone, my TV, or even away from home. My files are always accessible. It's my personal cloud and I own every bit of it. I didn't set this just to have tech running 24/7. I did it to solve real-world problems. The absolute brain of this entire operation is OpenMediaVault. It's the foundation that makes this NAS possible. Managing my 4-disk array with surgical precision. It handles the network shares, ensures the file system stays healthy, and crucially, it manages my data integrity. I have a specific backup routine configured right here. Every morning at 3 a.m., the server automatically runs an Rsync task that clones my entire media library to my dedicated backup disk. It's a true set and forget system that keeps my data safe without me lifting a finger. To get all these services running, I've built a robust environment using Docker and Portainer. Portainer is essentially my command center, letting me deploy, update, and troubleshoot every container through a clean visual interface, rather than fighting with the command line for everything. Here is what I'm actually running on top of that. This is my personal dashboard. Instead of bookmarking a dozen different IP addresses, I have one single, clean page that links to everything I use, serving as the front door to my entire home lab. File browser, this is essentially for remote work. It gives me a web-based interface to manage, upload and download files from my NAS as if I were sitting at my computer, which is a lifesaver when I'm away from home. Jellyfin. I will completely ditch paid streaming service for this. It organizes my entire media library with beautiful metadata and lets me stream my own movies and shows anywhere in the house, in high quality without a monthly bill. Net data. This is my eyes on the system. It provides real-time, high-resolution monitoring of every metric: CPU usage, disk temperature, network load, so I know exactly how hard the Mac Mini is working and if any service is acting up. Navidrom. This will be my personal Spotify. I will have my entire music collection indexed here, allowing me to stream my lawless tracks to any device I own, with all my playlists and library organized exactly how I like it. BitTorrent. This runs silently in the background 24/7, handling my downloads. It's configured to work seamlessly with the NAS storage, so once a file is finished, it's already in the right directory, ready for me to use. Image. This is my alternative to Google Photos. It automatically syncs every photo I take on my phone directly to the server. I have full ownership of my memories, and I'm no longer being held hostage by cloud storage subscription fees. Pi-hole. This is the silent guardian of my network. By acting as a DNS level sinkhole, it blocks heads and tracking scripts for every single device in the house before they even load, making the internet faster and cleaner for everyone. One thing that surprised me is how little power this uses. With 4 drives, the server, and all these containers running, it's pulling about 27 watts. That's less than a single old light bulb. It's essentially invisible on my electricity bill. This Mac Mini was worth almost nothing on the used market. Today, it's arguably the most useful computer I own. It stores my files, streams my movies, blocks ads, and costs almost nothing to run. Not bad for a computer most people would have thrown away. I'm always looking to expand what this server can do, so let me know in the comments what services should I add to my stack that I'm not running yet. And if you enjoyed this look at my setup, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow and tells me you want to see more builds like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.